What's up, tricksters? My name is Charlatan, and today I'm going to present you my own Valorant Agents tier list for SoloQ Ranked and 5-man competitive stack. This is just my own opinion based on years that I've spent in competitive esports, hundreds of hours which I've already spent in Valorant so far, and ranked games which I've played in closed beta. I want to repeat once more, this list is only my own opinion and insight that I've gathered so far. Balance between agents, ranked games and tournaments doesn't exist at the moment. Ranked games and ranked system in Valorant is extremely bad as we are speaking right now. Matchmaking system is completely off, placement games are done in a very weird way, and it is way too easy to rank up and rank down. My main concern is why Riot Games didn't implement the same ranked system model that they are using in League of Legends and Teamfight Tactics, for an example. Instead of that, they went with the same model of CSGO matchmaking, which is known to be horrible for years in the past. As we all know, it is just a closed beta and they are testing it out, but that means that we need to raise our voice right now and give them our own opinions and insights in order to fix those issues at the game release. And I still highly recommend you to only play ranked mode. Don't play unrated because it is 100% the best way to improve and learn Valorant faster. Now, there is a big difference between agents used when it comes to SoloQ Ranked and 5-man competitive full stack, or if you're going to play scrims and tournaments with your teams. That is why you're going to get two separate agent tier lists from me. So let's jump straight into the action. So let's begin with our agent tier lists. The first tier list is only if you're playing ranked solo queue. I must say that I've experienced some really toxic hell in the past few days of ranked mode. I went from Platinum 1 to Platinum 3, back to Gold 3, back to Platinum 2, like the system is unbalanced and it doesn't work because of players coming from different game genres and communities. But that will get fixed and balanced over time. Just don't give them crap, don't insult Riot Games, give them critique and give them some opinions and insights on which they can work and improve the game. So in this tier list, we are going to favor agents which have really strong abilities for carrying your team 1 versus 5. The second tier list is if you are playing with your friends or if you're playing scrims and tournaments. In this tier list, we are going to favor agents which have a potential for strong team compositions and team play, which is always going to overrule individual skill and solo potential of the players. Valorant is basically around 60 or 70% of shooting, to be honest. Like it's really similar to CSGO, but there is still those 30-40% of abilities which can be really OP in a good team compositions, especially when you're taking sites, retaking bomb sites. Like it can get so crazy. So the game is really unique and I love it so much. As you can see, I've split each list into 4 separate tiers basically because there is no need for more than that at the moment, and I will go from A to Z in terms of agents. We are going to start with Breach and we are going to end with Raze. So let's start with Manly Man Breach. My SoloQ ranked rating for Breach is an A and my team play rating for Breach is also going to be an A. I've put Breach into A tier list on both lists because I feel that he has really good and strong abilities both in solo queue in regards of team play, scrims and tournaments as well. He's very versatile agent, he can work really good with his team and you can also be very aggressive with him. Like those entry fraggers, those kind of players that are aggressive can be, oh my god, really great Breach players. And I really love this agent. I just don't consider him the S tier overall, mainly because of the way how his abilities work and interact with others. Also, if you're kinda a bad Breach player, you can daze your own teammates, you can flash your own teammates, so it's a double-edged sword, and that's why I'm not putting him like in ultra recommended for you, but it's definitely a very, very solid and good agent to pick in your team composition in both solo queue and scrims, tournaments, ranked, or when you're playing with your team, whatever. Next up, we have another manly man, which is going to be Brimstone. My SoloQ ranked rating for Brimstone is an S. And my team play rating for Brimstone is also going to be an epic S. So I consider Brimstone to be overall one of the best agent picks at the moment in teamplay and SoloQ Ranked. I think this agent has everything that one agent should have. It has damage abilities, ability to deal a lot of damage, that Molotov. He has the Steam Beacon, which gives a lot of attack speed to your teammates, and like I've been so many fights because of that Steam Beacon and using it properly. Imagine if you had 3 smokes in CSGO. You can take one whole site alone with 3 smokes. Plus you have ultimate with which you can deny one whole area of the site, which is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. So I highly recommend you to try playing Brimstone both in SoloQ Ranked and teamplay and scrims. Following Brimstone, we have my man Cypher, which is at the moment unfortunately my main agent. Why do I say unfortunately? Because he's kinda like a B tier in SoloQ Ranked, and he is an epic S tier in teamplay, scrims and tournaments tier list. But in SoloQ, on defense side, I am unstoppable. I am unbeatable. I will take 20 plus kills only in one half. As soon as we go on attacking side, like if I don't have teammates that want to follow my calls and they don't want to follow my smokes, the agent is not made for SoloQ carrying. It is made for team play, scrims, tournaments, for that competitive play, for that eSports environment. Moving on to Jett, which is going to be surprising to most of you. I put Jett in SoloQ Ranked tier only at A, and I put her at C, teamplay, scrims, tournaments tier list. Esports wise, I think Jett will not be played that much. Don't get me wrong, she's a really good solo carry agent, like I have nothing against her, to be honest. In terms of her abilities, like they're not that useful, to be honest. Like, yeah, you can reach certain spots of the map and surprise your enemies, but that's all you can do. Yes, you have 3 smokes, but they have really low timers. Her ultimate is a double-edged sword. Again, you need to hit those daggers, man, in the headshot, or else you will die from a better player. So I put her to A tier because of that, and C tier in terms of teamplay. Like, in terms of teamplay, she gives nothing to her team. Like, there is nothing valuable in Jett in terms of team compositions. Following Jett, we have another challenger, which is Phoenix, and I've put my main Phoenix in an epic S tier on SoloQ Ranked, and B tier in terms of teamplay and tournaments and esports in general. Why is he S tier in my opinion in SoloQ Ranked? Because he can self-heal, he can deny a lot of areas on the map, he has 2 flashbangs, which can be amazing if you're a SoloQ player. Like, oh my god, you can enter sites so easy. And you have an ultimate ability, which is run it back. Basically, you respawn if they kill you in a short period of time, of course. But, bro, you have 2 lives. You have 2 lives. I can kill 10 people. I don't have to kill 5. I can kill 10 people. That is why I put him on S tier in ranked SoloQ. But in terms of team play, he's a bit more useful than Jett, of course. Like, he has a flash, he has Molotov, he has wall, but nothing too special about him in terms of team play, to be honest. And if you're a bad player, like if you flash your own teammate, insta dead. Your whole team dies. That happens to me a lot in ranked, to be honest. And also, above that, all of your abilities are damaging your own teammates. So if you miss your ability, it's a SoloQ play. It's a SoloQ agent. You play this agent as a SoloQ agent. You only think about yourself. There is no team play with this agent at all. If your teammate steps in your Molotov or your wall, he or she is dead. Next up, we have Sage. My SoloQ Ranked rating for Sage is an epic S star. And my team play as well is going to be an S. So, this agent is overall one of the best picks in-game alongside Brimstone. It is a must-have agent both in SoloQ and in esports terms in tournaments, scrims, teamplay, etc. So you want to have this agent on your team. You have a self-heal, and you can also heal others. You have a wall which lasts so long, even though you can run it down. Of course, you can shoot at it, but still you will reveal your position, etc. With that wall, you can reach some really weird positions. You have a slow orb. You can revive your teammates. Every single ability in her kit is useful not only to her team but to herself as well. She can be an amazing, devastating agent which can enter bomb sites with an ease, and you can also destroy your enemies, or you can help your teammates, be the team player. Put the walls in a weird positions where you can protect your teammates, revive your teammates, heal your teammates, and deny a certain area of the map. She's really good on both offense and defense, which my man Cypher is lacking a lot, to be honest. Beyond Sage, we have Sova. My SoloQ ranked rating for Sova is going to be average B tier, and my teamplay rating for him will be a bit higher. Let's put him A. Let's say he's a mediocre character, to be honest. Like, not that useful, to be honest. But if he's in the right hands, he can be a monster. He can be a monster. Like, you can pull out that emitter, that recon bolt, and reveal enemies in a very, very weird ways all across the map. To be honest, that's quite OP. And in terms of teamplay, he is a solid character, like Breach solid character. He has recon bolt, he has that shock bolt, drone, an ultimate, which is really epic. But in terms of a SoloQ rank tier list, to be honest, yeah, you can reveal the enemies. That shock bolt is not dealing a lot of damage, and you're only left with your ultimate, which is, yeah, sometimes you miss it. Like, it's kind of easy to dodge that ultimate if the Sova is a bad player, or if you are a really good player, or if you are playing Jett. There's a lot of dashes, there's a lot of different abilities which can escape from Sova ultimate, so that is why in terms of a SoloQ ranked, I don't quite recommend him. But in terms of teamplay and scrims, sure, take Sova. Moving on to Green Lantern, the Viper. I put Viper in an A tier for teamplay, scrims, tournaments, and your overall esports competitions. SoloQ ranked is also an A tier. Overall, very solid character, very solid agent, same as Breach, to be honest. Like, they're kind of on the same levels. She has really cheeky bricky smokes, wall of smoke. I have no words. I have no words. If you know how to play this agent, she can be really useful. You can retake bomb sites, you can take bomb sites if you plant with your ultimate and you're holding the bomb plant. But that's why I put her in A tier, because enemies can reveal you if enemies have Cypher or Sova or any kind of revealing ability. Like, you are not invincible. And now we're moving to Omen, my man. The character which I wanted to play so much, but ended up playing Cypher instead. So, Omen, my SoloQ rating for Omen is going to be an A solid A. And my teamplay and scrims rating is going to be, unfortunately, only a B. So I put him at A tier in SoloQ because you can do some really 200 IQ plays with your ultimate, with your teleports, with your smokes. Every single ability of Omen is SoloQ related, like you can solo carry your team. But in terms of team play, it doesn't provide so much to his team, to be honest. Like, yeah, you have a smoke, and that's basically it. Like, you have your smoke, and that's it. So that's why teamplay wise and esports wise, I don't see I just don't see him on tournaments that much, and I don't think we're going to see him in esports with this current kit that he has. And the final agent to top it all off is our dear Raze, which I'm going to main in SoloQ 100%, and I'm putting her at an epic S tier in SoloQ ranked, and in teamplay wise or scrims wise, tournaments wise, esports wise, she is on the same level as Jett, and I put her at the C rank. Raze has really strong abilities for SoloQ carrying. Your ultimate deals enormous amount of damage. C4, you can reach a different kind of grounds. Like, to be honest, like, amazing character for SoloQ if you want to purely destroy your enemies, clear certain areas with Boombot, with your grenade. But I don't know, in terms of team play, maybe we can put her at maybe B rank on the same pair as Omen. I just don't see Omen, Jett, and Raze being played in tournaments, esports wise. They're really SoloQ characters, and they're like Evelyn in League of Legends. Like, yeah, you can 1 versus 5 your enemies, but you don't see that much Evelyn and LEC and LCS, do you, my friends? And as you can see, I have no C tiers in my SoloQ ranked list. That's because I think every single agent is unique in his own way. So every agent in SoloQ can be good in its own way, but teamplay wise and esports wise, I think we are going to see Brimstone, Cypher and Sage 90% of the time. 100%. I hope that you enjoyed my tier list, and I don't expect you to agree with me regarding everything that I've said right now. This is my personal opinion, and I would like to hear from you down in the comments. What do you think? What is your current tier list for the agents in Valorant? I really want to know. But in the meantime, you can also subscribe, turn on those goddamn notifications, and spank that bell icon so you don't miss any new content from me, myself, Charlatano. You can also leave a like, share this video, and spread the word about this channel with everyone you know. In the description, you have other social media where you can follow me for some future live streams and announcements. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming a lot. The next day also, so get ready for some competitive ranked action. And you can also join my official Discord server. I want to keep in touch with all of you, my dear friends. I'm yours, one and only, Warden of the Valorant community. Thank you for watching, and cut!